If you're an aspiring pro gamer who's not growing your platform, growing your channel supporters, and you can barely get anyone to watch your Twitch streams and or YouTube videos, well, stay tuned because I've got some really practical advice for you that nearly always helps to turn things around super fast. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Stacey Storino. Welcome back to my channel, the #1 place to learn about crafting content that converts content consumers into actual customers. Look, I've got 7 years of coaching experience, thousands of students across the world, coaching them under my belt, and a lot of what I've seen has led me to create this video about how to get more people to watch your videos as a professional gamer. What I'm about to share, a lot of aspiring pro gamers who come to me often don't even take into consideration when they're flailing about with like 5 views on every YouTube video they put up. So once you hear what I have to say, try it out, give it a little bit of time, and I can all but guarantee you're going to be happy you took my advice. But before we get started, if you missed the previous video in this series, Mistakes Professional Gamers Make, which is part of my Professional Gamer Visibility Series playlist on YouTube, you'll want to make sure that you see that video and that playlist and all the videos on there, because in it we talk about 5 different mistakes that are common when someone's starting out as an aspiring pro gamer. And it's not unusual for someone to be guilty of making all 5 mistakes, which really messes with their chances of success. So you're gonna want to see that video. But before I forget, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get real-world help that professional gaming entrepreneurs like you need in order to drive more traffic to your business so that you could do more business as a pro gamer. Now, let's talk about how to get more people to watch your videos as a professional gamer. You need a niche. I've talked about this concept in a previous video that's on my channel entitled How to Start as a Professional Gamer. So be sure to check that video out too, especially because in it I discuss a formula that's key to creating content that will always be important to your niche, or as I call it, your ideal fan. If you want an ideal fan who's not just someone who watches like all or at least most of your videos, well look, you gotta give people a reason to keep coming back. That's all about what they really want at the end of the day, which oddly is very little to do with you specifically. It's about what you can do for them. So that formula can't be missed. Watch that video, but yes, you have to pick an ideal fan who isn't just everyone, let's say, that loves Call of Duty or Roblox, or a particular type of game, or even a particular type of gameplay like horror games or first-person shooters. No, you have to go even narrower, because then you'll know that you're able to create custom-crafted gameplay experiences that are meant for people that are specifically like them, not everyone. That gives you a chance to get more traction in a field that, at first glance, is super saturated. Because when you narrow down, you give yourself a chance to blow up. The riches really are in the niches, and the next 2 tips I give in this video will tell you why that's the case. But first off, you have to have a custom crafted, branded experience that is ideal fan focused. So you'll definitely also want to watch the entire Pro Gamer Branding Basic series, because all of those videos will help you to narrow things down to stand out from everyone else within your particular slice of the pro gamer industry. But let's get on to those next 2 tips, shall we? The next tip is you need to be discoverable. I've explained in the video Mistakes Professional Gamers Make that grinding away on Twitch does nothing to help you to be discoverable. So I'm not going to beat that point to death here. Watch the previous video in this series where I explain and defend that point. But in terms of how to get more people to watch your videos as a professional gamer, yes, when you have an ideal fan and you give them a very unique and specialized branded experience that's unlike every other Me Too and also ran like Fortnite gameplay video, for example, they're gonna spread the news about you, all word of mouth style, to everyone else who fits your niche, both digitally and in real life. So trust me, over time, you're gonna get more people to watch your videos. But this next tip will help throw gasoline on the bonfire of building your brand. See, When you're worried about how to get more people to watch your videos as a professional gamer, your problem is typically that of discoverability. And knowing how to optimize your gameplay content better will help you to rank higher on any given platform that you publish it to, other than Twitch, of course, at least at the present time. Think of every platform as a search engine because you're really not wrong overall. YouTube, quite frankly, is the second largest search engine on planet Earth. So if you optimize your titles and show notes or descriptions with keywords that your ideal fan is entering into the search box on YouTube, then you're more likely to be pulled up in their search results. The more specific your titles and show notes are for your videos, the more likely it is that you'll rank higher for that particular search term. So knowing your ideal fan, who they are, what they like, and what they're specifically searching for in this example on YouTube to binge on in terms of gameplay content is totally going to help you over time to solve your discoverability problem. You won't be using too broad and too general titles for your YouTube videos anymore, so that you're buried in a pile of millions upon millions of people playing Minecraft. You won't be ignoring your descriptions or show notes, or just putting in a random stream of words, or being careless about the words or keywords that you're putting in there from now on. YouTube is a place that over time you can build up channel authority for keywords if they're not crazy broad. So really think about a way you can narrow down the competition by creating content with corresponding titles and keywords that doesn't have like a million competitors fighting for everyone's attention. For example, there's a big difference in terms of competition between a video that's titled My Call of Duty Gameplay versus Call of Duty Cold War Zombies Easter Egg. Try to narrow down the playing field and it'll be a lot easier over time for you to get more people to watch your videos as a professional gamer. But I have one more tip that builds off of the previous two, and that is you need to drive traffic. It's not easy to rank on YouTube, but it's hardly impossible. And if you know what you're doing, it's not hard at all. When I first started this channel, I grew from 0 to over 1,000 subscribers in about 10 months. And given the most recent stats out there on Google, most people who do it at all take on average between 2 to 5 years. So honestly, the advice I just gave you will go a long way towards over time helping you to solve your discoverability problem. You'll be discovered more often over time by the very people who will love your content the most, which is awesome. However, you could speed up the process a lot by creating social media-based content having to do with your video gameplay, from like screenshots to short form videos on TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and so forth. And trust me, if you understand how to optimize your content in terms of keywords on YouTube, you do the same or similar thing when posting content raising awareness about who you are and what you do, one video or stream at a time, posting content on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and so on. And guess what? If you leverage what you learn and do in terms of keywords and fold that into the mix using hashtags to optimize your posts more on social, especially on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, then guess what? You'll do even better still in terms of coming up in search on any of those platforms. Social media platforms really do work like search engines. So again, if you optimize your content with the proper keywords and even hashtags where applicable, on each platform, then one post at a time on social media, you're raising awareness about you as a pro gamer, your brand, and your content, driving traffic from those social media platforms to YouTube in this example, where you'll get more subscribers, more likes, and yes, you'll get more people to watch your videos as a professional gamer that way. But if you're like, look, Stacey, all that's great, but I want to know what's the next step in terms of having a professional gamer business strategy, well, the next video I'm putting out as part of my Professional Gamer Visibility series is going to be entitled Professional Gamer Business Strategies. So you're in luck. Be sure to check it out. In the meantime, There's the Professional Gamer Cheat Sheet that you can get for free by clicking the link down below because it can be a big help to you. If you like this video, give me a big thumbs up, and better yet, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and select all so that you can be notified when I release a new video. But listen, I want to hear from you. Do you have a niche or ideal fan? And if so, how have you been optimizing your titles and descriptions to come up in search more effectively for content consumers just like them? Comment below. I do read your comments. Be sure to check out these two awesome videos too, because they'll teach you great content marketing strategies that can help your business. And of course, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.